Okay, namaste Advaitji.
Namaste,
So,
Didi.
namaste. How long have you been doing Ayurveda? Because you are one of the key speakers in on the second day of the conference, and you're kicking off the second day specifically on Ayurveda and Vedic astrology connection. So tell me, and now we are even more relevant because now look, COVID times, pandemic. So how can we take control of our immune system? Is it even possible?
Yes, this is very, first of all, I'm thankful. I don't say like to be honest, I am just 38-year old. I am very young. But when we talk about the lineage and the experience, no doubt it's about 400 years plus. So Ayurveda is not only a profession to me or my professional work. Ayurveda is my life. I dream about, I breathe about, and it gives me passion. So that is something which makes me always passionate to do work. Now, the very second question, very important, you had mentioned about how much is the efficiency we can say about the Ayurveda in this pandemic time. So, efficiency means how we can trust or how we can depend on the Ayurveda way. So, when we talk basics about the Ayurveda, in that case, now I can say which is really working and fighting and which is giving some kind of strength to the human chain system. Immunization, when you say immobilization or immunization, only this Ayurveda is protecting people. And I am saying if we are in this dark side, we have a one ray of light is people, those who were not concerned about their health, their proper sleeping, their stress management, their lifestyle. Even a pupil from the low grade, even the poor pupil to the rich pupil, they exactly now searching, researching about what immunity, increase immunity. So increasing immunity is not a one day job, but this is a good alarm, because not even for this universe, not for this mankind, not for the society.
Yeah,
This is the alarm, because you see either the bacteria this virus is man-made or come from whatever the source, but for this humanity it's a big alarm. In near future, now nobody can predict how the situation can be more terrible comes, or how the situation can be not come or can come. Nobody can predict. And now I always says those our ancestors are not existing in the earth, they are at least appreciating that, wow, we are not in this time in this mother earth, because really nobody had believed about this mask every time in your mouth.
I know.
So the meaning of my thing is we should have, this is the right alarm, that we should have to work on ourselves. And in the Sanskrit word is on self, onness, to belongs from our inside. And in that way, I always say to people, Ayurveda is not just a therapy or the treatment. Ayurveda is a sadhana, like when you meditate, when you have to awaken your kundali, when you have to awaken on the all the prospect of hatha yoga, yam, niyam, pranayam, all the prospect of your kundalini jagrat. Same Ayurveda, when we talk, it's not just about therapy, it's not just about any medication, it's a sadhana where you have to work on the all the prospect about your lifestyle, about your temperament, about your patience level, about your eating level, about some herbal rasayana that gives immune system strong, mental capability strong. So this is the right time we have to awake, so that even in near future anything happen, we are prepared.
Yeah.
Because every world get distracted, nobody prepared for that. We had lot of example, and when situation come under control, you see things are going smoothly. Lot of things we had control by our hand. So here people should have to come on our basic route, how we can maintain or sustain that health for longevity, to how we can increase our immune power, because there are the two kind of immune system. One is in our circle, when we talk, wow, you have so strong immune system from childhood, nothing, you don't feel cold, you don't feel any sneezing in the weather change. Second thing, so that is about you born with a good prakriti, good immune, and with your own lifestyle, eating habit, yoga, meditation, you maintain that immune system. and really they are not suffering even in this time. Second, immune system is about the person who developed in that virus phase. They start taking ginger, cinnamon, cardamom,
Yeah.
so black pepper. They start drinking, making the tea, making the golden drink, what golden milk.
Yeah.
So they are developing their immune system to fight against their virus. So even they are succeeding in some level. So there is a two slab. One, a person already following a good basic lifestyle. One who already started and they are achieving in that level. So this is about prospect
Yeah.
to tell people what should they do, because we are talking about organic, we are talking about bio food, we are talking about blah, all the things, yogurt, natural enzymes,
Yeah.
digestive enzymes. But what our 7,000-year old still proved book is mentioned about the basics, we are not doing anything about the basic. So that the talk I always people, we don't need to talk about the high class with that people,
I know.
it bounce from their head. We have to let people to understand that basic. Even when they listen to me, they go back and they at least have to follow even a 10%. That is also still working as a miracle. Like even when we talk about the massages,
Yes.
one day massage never give any impact, but either a man, woman, child, if we are giving regularly 1 month, they can start to experience that impact. What impact? Anti-stress, rejuvenation, anti-aging, stress less, sleeping good, lubricancy of the skin,
Yeah.
shining of the skin, beautifulness, anti-aging. So there are a lot of effects, and that is also one part of the increasing your immune system. So there are basic things. Even in that basic things of the massage, we can divide it into their, okay, this body type, let's do this simple by home. You don't need to go any big shop or that. By home you can prepare your own oil and have a daily massage. Second aspect come what we eat, what should be the breakfast,
Yeah.
what is according to Ayurveda the balanced diet, what should be things in the night, how it work about the digestion. People, because people they are not eating for the pleasure of the body, people are eating as a mental state, because they
Yes.
are okay running in the car, their ball of the plate is there, even the driver is driving, or they are sitting, they are going for the job, they roll down a bake the bread in the mouth and running. You see in the street of the market, UK, Europe, everywhere,
Yes.
okay, the breakfast is in the street. When your body in the momentum has stress of the office, food in the mouth, how it can generate a good body tissues? It only can generate the ama, that is toxin. So even our old grandparents, they were saying we should have to chew the food 32 times,
Wow.
36 times,
Amazing.
very slowly, slowly. When one bite you are taking, it should be chewed well. The reason was the saliva of that pachak pitta. What we are eating, that body is so nice. It automatically generates that taste. And according to that taste, how should that saliva generate for the digestive pitta? That, so when you are chewing them to 32, 36 times, that is getting more and more break. Food is slow in the process and more going to the stomach with a more diluted form, digestion power, no need to have too much strength, automatically food get digested. But if we sit here, Sonal Didi, even in 6 people, you don't find even a one person, not about the 36 time chewing, even 10 times is not chewing. How can it can give a good effect? And these are the basics.
Yeah, that's brilliant. That is brilliant. We never think about it. We are always like, as my guru says, if you're eating on the streets, everybody is like eating at the markets, streets, and all that. Like a Frankie or like a
So
sandwich
you
and
see,
all that.
maximum
Yeah,
youth generation, working generation, their breakfast is on the street.
eat. Yes. And it's quite Rahu, isn't it?
It's a
You're
row, because that's is the topic. That is about the mental stress. When in your head is about the boss, that time boss is not your godfather of the wealth. Boss is your enemy. Oh, if I late, problem. Eating in the mouth. How that chewing food, because that stress, disorders come from the head. That said, how it can give a good digestive food.
fire.
So that's so even at least, and the problem is every second person, I don't have a time, I am busy, I am busy. But this corona teach people the value of the time. We were saying in this lockdown how we will manage, how we will do. Everyone is survive, it's a 9 month, everyone is now fighting time, because mother nature don't wait for anyone. Mother, you have to be with this mother nature parallelly to work out. If you think I don't have a time, now mother nature given you the time, go back, give time for yourself and make your immunity. This is about this alarm. Before say I don't have a time to die, I can't do that. Now God is giving you time to survive. So this is about the fight. This is about, we have to understand why we take it as a negative way. This thing is really a big positive approach for the pupil. And you see, maximum result of those, I'm very sorry and sad to hear about that. The maximum result for those pupil, those are passed away in this chronic phase, even if you go through their history, somewhere, somehow, either they have a kidney renal problem,
Yeah,
either they have a liver cirrhosis, either they have a
absolutely.
acidic
Yeah.
liver,
I mean,
either they have
underlying
autoimmune,
health issues are
either they have
already there.
lungs
Yeah.
oxygen not good, either they have metabolism process. So that was, or this phase is the ticket for their departure. And those even have 5 days, 7 days, no symptoms, corona comes and goes, no problem
Yeah.
comes. What exactly the thing is, you should have to develop your body,
Yeah.
you should have to develop your mind. Because in India now problem is not about the corona. In India problem is about when you got coma, co- uh, COVID-19, corona, then this government will take you, whole home is in isolation,
Yeah.
nobody touch, that fear. So people, that stress. So we have to make understand people. More than the fear is about your fighting skills of your head,
So it's
your
the
prana,
mental health also comes into the
mental
picture.
health, your
Yeah.
prana, to understand situation. If we think the problem is very big, we don't have a solution, we can't get the solution. But if we think it on a normal viral flu, even that is very small thing.
Yeah.
So that is, in that case, mental health is the key, because problem not the physical.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that is what you'll be speaking about, how each of the lagnas or ascendants handle mental stress and what foods will be conducive for each. So, for example, a Scorpio lagna won't be able to digest the similar food to a Gemini lagna, which is
Yeah,
very vata predominant, right?
because when you converted these rasis,
Yeah,
then the classification of this 12, these rasis are coming into the three vata pitta. Then when you go more deeper in the classification, they are coming in the sub subdoshas also, they are coming.
yes,
So if we
absolutely.
talk only in the basics, when you
Yeah,
talk about Sagittarius, so like in that form, when you say Guru is there, so Guru when comes, automatically it's coming about Vata, Kapha and Kapha. So if you're taking anything Kapha diet, it will increase your more Meda.
yeah, I know, I know.
So look, I am not a astrologer, but you say Sagittarius, so I am giving that example. And
See,
that is about the topic. So
I know.
here, kapha diet person means pandemic time, he or she should have to be more aware about detoxification, about less eating, about
Yes,
easy digestible eating, about more frequent. The body should be in the active mode, not in the laziness mode. Otherwise, then it will be just opposite it happen. So
yes,
that is about one example. So in between the lecture, if you say, okay, this is second, when you talk about the Gemini, in that Gemini phase, more Vata and Pitta is dominating. So we have to slow down that energy. So he have to take something which is calming in nature, because too much activeness, too much Pitta aggravate can give burning sensation, can give mental trouble. So when we talk about the Gemini phase, we have to give, oh, cool down, like
yeah,
Hanuman, Shanti,
absolutely. Okay.
Shanti. So that is coming in that. So they are the prospect areas we have to define and describe on that.
Thank you, Advaitji. So I'm looking forward to that. Thank you very much. So you'll be the first speaker on second day, December the 5th. I am sure we will have a fantastic time.
Yes,
Thank you
Didi,
very
I'm
much.
glad.
Looking forward to it. Thank you.